Head for Barbados in 1995 with GMTV.
I'm here to get you motivated. Hey, don't quit. Ow!
Get even warmer with a trip to Australia for a week of breakfast down under. It's a winter of sun and fun on GMTV.
I'm going to enjoy this one.
Prince Charles listened with close attention to the 3-hour welcoming speech while the Queen Mother got on with studying her race card.
There, even the royals are not safe from one man's look back at 1994. And if you're glad to see the back of 1994, then you can cheer yourself up tomorrow night by watching Clive James' hilarious review of the year on BBC One at 10:30. But Clive is with us this morning. Welcome along. Has it been a good year for you personally, though?
Me personally, sensational. For example, I'm alive. Here we are at the end of 1994. And we got through another year despite all our vices. I have no complaints. It's been a great year in TV. There's been a lot happening. Everyone's behaving in character on the news. All these wonderful new characters coming up, which we have in our show. Mm-hmm. Michael Portillo, for example. You can't invent someone like Michael Portillo. You know, it has to happen. You know? Suppose you drew a caricature of a ambitious politician who wanted to be prime minister. You wouldn't come up by yourself with Michael Portillo. You know, it has to happen, and suddenly here he is. He had this wonderful party.
Mm-hmm.
The party?
Oh, I didn't get invited.
No, neither did I.
Oh,
but the remarkable thing is, it didn't matter, did it? Because nobody went anyway. Because you had to pay for the drinks when you got there.
Oh, yes, I remember.
When was the last time you went to a party where you had to pay for the drinks? You haven't done that since university.
Well, I can think of one or two people who've tried that one on.
Well, you can't invent this stuff. The great thing about this show we do is that the people provide the material. Yeltsin, look at Yeltsin. Terrific. You remember when the plane called in at Ireland and the whole Irish government was waiting for him to get off the plane and he didn't get off? Why didn't he get off?
Well, he was having a meeting, wasn't he?
No, he's tangled up with the drinks trolley. He was stuck under the air hostess, and they couldn't get him loose. Isn't this wonderful?
He's going to be raising a vodka or two, isn't he, tomorrow night, I think?
I sympathise with him. I don't think, this country he's invading, I don't think he knows much about that country. We don't know much about that country, but I've got a feeling he doesn't know much about that country.
He's got a lot on his plate. He
and
really
Russia
has.
is very big, and he doesn't know where it is, and the army is on the loose, and he's making noises.
Now, do you have any New Year's resolutions?
Yes, I do. My resolution is to make no resolutions. I've broken every one of them in my entire career.
What have you made before then that you've broken?
Well, to stop drinking. I did stop drinking for 15 years, and now I drink socially. And
You're a very sociable person.
I made a resolution not to smoke, and I didn't smoke for 18 years, and now I smoke socially. And I made a resolution not to steal. And I didn't steal for 19 years, and now I steal socially.
How do you steal socially?
Well, you have to know the people quite well. And
right. What sort of thing?
Well, bebelows and things like that, and then they call up and say, "Hey, you stole that bebelow," and I say, well, things like that. It's the truth is you don't conquer your vices by resolutions. It's impossible. You are who you are. But I go on making my resolutions.
Now, we saw there on our clip there, the royals, obviously, we're all on the chase at the moment, the snow chase, and they've made the front page of all the tabloids. How long do you think, is this going to carry on infinitum with the royals, this media chase?
Only as long as the snow falls. It gets particularly passionate when the snow is falling.
Well, it's all the journalists want to go on a ski holiday.
I wish I was on skiing terms with the royals myself. I ski very slowly. I don't know how you ski. But
I'll be right behind you.
Unless you can ski quite fast, you can't catch up with any of them, with the possible exception of the Queen Mother. Mm-hmm. But otherwise, they all ski downhill at tremendous velocity.
It's all those little glue-vine stops that you have to make.
Glue-vine, you know about glue-vine? Yes, you ski
It's the only way you can ski, really.
Yes, you ski a very short distance. You stop at the glue-vine hut, and they serve you the hot wine. That is the place to stop skiing, right? And then you drink the wine. And then you get on the cable car and go back to the hotel. That's what the smart people do. That's what I do. That's the way I ski.
But the nice thing is that if you fall over, you don't feel it after so many glue vines.
In fact, if enough glue vines, they don't even find you.
Now, you've never shared... You've shared lunches, haven't you, with the Princess of Wales?
I'm not in a position to say that.
I'll say it.
Well, no. I'm not absolutely sure that I wasn't lunching with a lookalike, because I was under the impression I was lunching with the Princess of Wales once, and then I found out that she was actually at a ski resort on the other side of the world with a mysterious billionaire.
Well,
I was very
probably
pleased.
why she said, because she said that Teddy Forstmann makes other men seem stuffy and boring.
She said that?
Yes. Well,
Teddy who?
supposedly.
Yeah, I read one of the papers there, and it said, "Die with mystery millionaire," and I thought, millionaire? Come on. Billionaire, surely.
At least.
She can get millionaires here. Billionaire. No,
What sort of man do you think is good enough for the Princess of Wales?
well, I've got a radical answer to that, but I'm not so sure we can transmit it on a family program.
It's all right.
Well, can I suggest it?
Yeah, of course you can.
The Prince of Wales. I think
a lot of people would agree with you, actually.
I thought they were right.
We'd all love to see it.
I thought they were right the first time, and to speak seriously for a moment, I thought that the press made it impossible for them to put it together.
Do you think the press actually pulled them apart?
No, I don't think so. I think that wouldn't be fair on the press, but it would be fair to say that it made it very, very difficult to work things out.
Do you think that if we'd all
let's examine our own relationship.
Right.
Let's examine your relationship
Okay,
with mine. And I know we've never revealed it to the public, but now's the time to come clean.
I think so, yeah.
You know, here we are. We had a perfectly workable love affair going, and then the press gets into it, you know, and there's nothing you can do about it, is there?
It was awful, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. What you really want is in private life is privacy, and if you're this kind of celebrity, you can't have it. And I don't see a solution to that, really, except to get back behind the walls and say nothing. But maybe it's too late.
Now you're going to be staying with us. We're actually going to take a look at the news in a moment, because we're heading towards 7:30. But you're back with us at 8:15, so you can go and have a little bit of breakfast and a little snooze.
Can I stay here?
You can just curl up on the settee, and I'll wake you up again at 8:15. So, and we're going to talk about your programme and also about Barbra Streisand.
Barbra Streisand. Now
there's a lady.
There are secrets to reveal there.
I know, all right then. So we'll reveal those at 8:15. See you in a moment.
Thank you, Clive.
Right, okay then. I tell you what, why don't we ask Clive James to do it? We gave Clive, who was with us a moment ago, the opportunity of going and sitting in our little sitting room to have his coffee and croissant, but no, he'd prefer to stay with us, which I can understand.
Prefer to stay here. Attractive as the green room is, I wanted to be here to enjoy this thrilling experience of plunging my hand into this bag. You want to be
there? There you go. Have a little wriggle round in there.
Wriggling round.
Yeah.
And you want me to read it out?
Yeah.
I haven't got my glasses on, but it's measure of Mrs.
Alison Taylor.
Alison Taylor, 30...
From Norwich. Alison Taylor from Norwich.
Alison Taylor from Norwich.
2 people in your family, and therefore you've won £1,000.
£1,000. Oh,
fun
it's
there,
great fun up
isn't
there.
it?
Well done, Stephen and the gang up there in Greenlaw.
I've got my first Hogmanay this weekend, because I'm going to be in Edinburgh, because the lottery is coming from Edinburgh on Saturday night.
There's nothing quite like a Hogmanay in Edinburgh. Nobody quite knows what a Hogmanay is unless they're in Edinburgh, but it's...
We're going to find out.
I never quite understood how the hogs got into it, actually. The haggis, yes, but the Hogmanay, no.
Hogmanay in Edinburgh is if you knock on somebody's door, they'll say to you, "So, come in, you'll have had your tea." That's what happens in Edinburgh.
Anyway, after the break, Barbra Streisand and her breathtaking best, and that's in a couple of minutes. Don't go away, because it's really good. What a voice, and you can see Barbra Streisand in concert, in full, on BBC One tomorrow night at 8:25, and that's before Clive James' review of 1994. Yeah. Did you go to the concert?
I recommend seeing Barbra Streisand, even if you can't stand her, which I can't, but I'll be watching too, because I suppose she's a phenomenon, which is the thing you have to be if you're not a great singer, and I just think she murders the songs. There's nothing left of the song after she's finished interpreting it. It's just like a sparrow that's been struck by lightning. Those songs that she sings have already got the emotion in them. Why add more? Well, she sings like a great actress, you know, and if she was a great actress who was trying to sing like that, you'd object. But it's a stunning performance, and she runs the show and she controls the whole business, and we should go down on our knees and worship her independence and so on. But it's just so overwhelming. When I watched her doing the remake of A Star Is Born, I thought, God, I want to see the original.
Yeah,
take away the remake.
Bring back Judy. Clive, thanks very much. Well, you'll be around later. Barbara won't. And if Danny Kelly is watching, Lorraine's cousin, we're sorry, he's only joking. Coming out later.